Redmi Note 10 Pro Max Quick Review. Maximum Impact. Redmi Note 10 Pro Max ditches the LCD screen for an OLED display, makes 108-megapixel camera more affordable and sticks with big batteries. All this would still cost you less than Rs 20,000. Repeat after me, only Xiaomi could have made it happen. Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. Xiaomi deserves credit for making sure that the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max doesn't feel like a mid-range smartphone. Highlights. Redmi Note 10 Pro Max comes with a gorgeous display. The smartphone features a 108MP primary camera. Xiaomi has ditched the 5G support. The world is not the same as you left it. Smartphone industry is now full of unexpected threats. That's me trying to get over the awesomeness of WandaVision, and that's also what most smartphone makers would be telling their employees over the past week. Xiaomi's Redmi Note 10 series has rewritten the rules for the budget and mid-range category. It was expected to be good as always, but even some of the biggest Xiaomi enthusiasts were surprised with what's on offer. The Redmi Note 10 lineup includes 3 smartphones: Redmi Note 10, Redmi Note 10 Pro and Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. The eldest child in the Note 10 family has been given a special treatment. It ditches the LCD screen for an OLED display, makes 108-megapixel camera more affordable and sticks with big batteries. All this would still cost you less than Rs 20,000. Repeat after me, only Xiaomi could have made it happen. Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. All that's good. There are a lot of things to like about Xiaomi's Redmi Note 9 Pro Max, starting with the gorgeous 6.67-inch Super AMOLED display it has with 1080x2400 pixels and an aspect ratio of 20:9. The display is super smooth and responsive. There is an option to choose between 60 Hz and 120 Hz refresh rates. It also comes with a peak brightness of 1200 nits. So, using the Note 10 Pro Max outdoors isn't a problem. It is also great for streaming content. The next thing that impresses is the camera setup at the back. Xiaomi has made the 108-megapixel camera experience really affordable with the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. The main lens is assisted by a second 8-megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera, a third 5-megapixel macro camera, and a fourth 2-megapixel depth sensor. The camera app has enough options to keep photography enthusiasts occupied. The few images I clicked with the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max camera out well, except for an underwhelming edge detection on few occasions. We will be clicking more images in the coming days, so stay tuned for the full review to know more about the camera performance. Xiaomi deserves credit for making sure that the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max doesn't feel like a mid-range smartphone. It comes with a glass back, which, despite attracting fingerprint smudges, gives a premium look to the phone. The new EVOL design comes to life with the colors introduced on the Pro models of the Note 10 series: Vintage Bronze, Glacial Blue and Dark Night. We had the last for review purposes. You can't help but appreciate the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max India pricing. The smartphone is priced at Rs 18,999 for the 6GB RAM and 64GB storage model, while the 6GB RAM and 128GB variant retails for Rs 19,999 and the 8GB RAM and 128GB option would cost you Rs 21,999. Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. All that could have been better. This section merely depicts our expectations from life and not Xiaomi's inability to meet them. The Redmi Note 10 Pro Max comes with Qualcomm Snapdragon 732G SoC with up to 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. This isn't a bad processor at all, especially for the price you pay for the smartphone. But there are 2 things to consider here. First, it's not the most powerful Qualcomm 7 series chip, and you can expect better performance on a OnePlus Nord, which is slightly expensive than the Note 10 Pro Max. Xiaomi's Mi 10i also comes with a better Snapdragon 750G SoC, but it features a LCD display. Second, this chip doesn't support 5G, so anyone buying the Note 10 Pro Max would ideally be switching in another 18 to 24 months. Nothing changes in the battery department. The Redmi Note 10 Pro Max comes with the same 5020 mAh battery as its predecessor, along with a 33W fast charger inside the box. Both of them are more than enough for any smartphone user. Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. First impressions: sometimes it's not about what you do but how and when you do it. Redmi Note 9 Pro Max's impact on the mid-range category could be huge. The smartphone comes at a time when most the industry is trying to recover from a pandemic. Smartphones have become a necessity and aspirations are bigger than ever. The Redmi Note 10 Pro Max has most ingredients to satisfy the new generation of smartphone users.